glad that I failed at my business about 4 times before this current incarnation of FEMWORKS. And the first time that, you know, I realized I was an entrepreneur, I was working for a major insurance company in Newark, New Jersey, which I shall not name, and I really did not enjoy that job at all. But I knew I had a creative spirit, and I knew I had an entrepreneurial spirit, and I knew I could get an office for $100 at that time in downtown Newark, so I did that. And I had no idea what my business was. I had no idea how much I would charge for it. I had no idea, but I had an office. And so shortly thereafter, you know, I closed that office and realized, you know, I need to get it together. I need more experience. But even in that experience, that short-lived first incarnation of FEMWORKS, I realized that what I needed was management training. I needed some, you know, I needed to understand communications better. I really needed to take it by the book. So I started and failed a few times. And then in the last incarnation, this current one, I said, you know, I'm going to take it by the book. And literally went to the SBA website. And mind you, this is while I was unemployed at the time. I went to the SBA website and literally followed the checklist of what I need to do to start a business. And it has been the most successful attempt yet. And I say attempt because it's something that we, you know, we face challenges every day that could put us out of business. But I've been fortunate enough to make so many mistakes and survive that I can now share my story with other people so that they don't have to at least make the same mistakes that I made. And if any of you would like to talk about that further, I would love to talk to you as well.
I just have a few final thoughts and then we're done. I enjoyed the questions and the answers and the bluntness. I think we uncovered some ground that typically is considered too impolite to go into, and I think we needed to do that. Again, I think that the green element needs to be part, ultimately, of all social enterprises. Even if it's 99% social mission, I think we need to work to get a little green in there. I don't see that as a tough fight. I just think we just have to ask for it. Looking at another aspect of things, it still strikes me that it's great that we have these conferences, and now we've all learned we're in the 3rd year of it now. Social entrepreneur, social innovation. These are great ideas, but when I read articles or I go and talk to high school students or college students about careers, I listen to my peers who are doing the same thing, nobody ever talks about social entrepreneurship. So we still have a ways to go. So we keep using the term, and hopefully we'll take it to a few more levels. And also, 1 or 2 more things, go back on my first thing. On my point about that green needs to be part of all of it, I like it to be where, like, if you can see the culture that we're developing around social entrepreneurship and social media, it's kind of expected now that we're all either into it or we're going to get into it if you want to be a social entrepreneur. I mean, that's the cultural expectation. I think that's the message that we're getting. I think that's a good model for the green aspect of social entrepreneurship. And finally, I did disagree with one of the speakers this morning. As important as it is, and as much as I support, emphasizing the poor, I think this idea is too brilliant of social entrepreneurship. It's got too much potential. The blunt conversations, the honest innovation. I think we need it all over the place. I think we need it in government. I think we need it in academia, and I think we need it in large companies. So I think we should ask for it and ultimately expect it. Thank you very much, and feel free to talk to us.